figuring out what to eat day to day, and you know I love the comfort food. So does Claire Tansey, our chef.
Don't wave your knife around. Don't wave your knife around.
Don't wave your knife around.
No.
So today we're going to be dealing with ground turkey, which I love because it's inexpensive and it's all you can use it in a multitude of different ways and recipes.
Exactly.
Right?
So we're going to do 3 really different ways with turkey today. Ground turkey, always with the ground.
Yes.
It's going to be a chameleon, and it's going to do 3 different things. So I'm going to start off by doing a stir fry. You don't often think of ground meat with a stir fry. You think of ground meat for like a sauce or something. Well, I'll show you the trick on that. But let's just get started with this. A little bit of broccoli. And when I was writing this recipe, I called for it to be small chopped.
Yeah.
And a girlfriend of mine said, what does that mean? So I said, well, you keep chopping, and then you just keep chopping.
Oh.
And then it's small chopped.
And then it's small. See how that works?
I'm a chef.
Smaller.
So basically, you want it to be smallish like this. So this is all actually going to happen in one pan, but because we're here on TV, I have 2 pans.
Okay.
This all goes into my #1 pan, and I'm going to cook the broccoli a little bit first. So I'll put in a 1/4 cup of water, put that on high, and let that steam. Then I'm going to take it out, and it's going to look like this.
Got it.
Okay, so now we get to, now imagine we're still in the same pan.
Got it.
Did I blow everybody's mind? We're
have.
still in the same pan. So I put a bit of oil in there, and then I just put the whole pack of turkey down, right like that.
Okay.
So, and then you kind of leave it alone, and it gets a little bit nice and golden on that side. Next, we're going to start adding some seasonings.
Okay, let's
you ready?
do it.
Shall we do some, that's
Let's
broccoli
do
stem.
it.
Let's do some garlic.
All right.
So, you know I love my garlic press.
Press away.
Right on top of there. And then what I'm going to also add is a little bit of ginger.
That's a good little workout too, isn't it?
No, you know what? I put 3 cloves of it in here at once yesterday. I thought it was going to break my hand.
Right?
Ginger in, please.
All?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's about a tablespoon of fresh ginger.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is starting to cook, and now I'm going to start to break it up into kind of chunky bits.
Yeah.
So usually when you're making like a spaghetti sauce or something like that, you want to like break it up into little teeny tiny bits. I kind of want this to sort of imitate bigger pieces of sliced meat.
You're not
so that's
going
all you do.
Crumbly with it.
No, exactly. And it's going to end up in nice, lovely big pieces. But now because I've got the seasoning there, it's going to start to cook. Okay, so while that cooks, let's make a little simple sauce.
Sure.
A little bit of water left in here.
Yeah.
We'll take a little bit of wine. If you don't use wine, you can absolutely use more water. You know what? I think that was water that just came out of that bottle. What tricks has Michael been playing on me at home?
He finished it and then filled it up with tap water.
Maybe it was
I didn't
Thomas.
drink that wine.
Bit of soy sauce.
Thomas
and then
is her son, by the way. How old is Thomas?
He's 5, people. He's not drinking yet. My gracious, what are you thinking of?
He drinks juice.
A little bit of, he doesn't even drink juice.
Not even juice.
Juice is a treat.
Yeah, juice is a treat for the kids today.
This is cornstarch and sugar, so if you could just stir that around a bit for me. And I'll keep at it here. So this is really, really simple. This really comes together in 5-10 minutes, and then you just cook it for another 5 or 10 minutes. I like to do a bit of rice on the side, but this is also nice, like in a lettuce wrap.
Ooh,
if you're going carbless, this is delicious.
It's so easy. Thomas could do it.
It is. He does. He's
almost there.
You know what? He likes to cook. He likes to chop. Unfortunately, that's his favorite job in the kitchen.
But, well, you know what? That's a good thing. I say, okay, he's 5. I'd say by the time he's, 7 to 9, you can start getting him in there. Because I know my kids are doing a lot more than I thought they'd be doing at this age.
I'm glad to hear that.
Because we make them.
No, but they actually enjoy it. They like it. Just get them to wash their hands. Get them to wash their hands.
Yeah.
So you can see I put the sauce in there because it's got the cornstarch in it. It's going to thicken up in just 2 or 3 seconds. The broccoli, which I already cooked, now just has to get tossed in the sauce.
Right.
I cooked it because if you've ever had the experience of trying to put broccoli, raw broccoli, into a stir-fry pan, and it's like, it's not cooking, it's not cooking.
Working.
You're like trying to use all your powers of will. Cook. So just that quick little steam in the same pan, and it just saves you all that time and heartache. We don't like heartache in the kitchen.
No, we don't. And you're not steaming it forever because it's still got that beautiful, vibrant,
tender crisp
green look, that beautiful color. So this is the final meal that you can make with rice, which is gorgeous.
Lovely. So that'll thicken up in a minute.
I'm very interested in your meatballs and spaghetti.
Thank you. I also enjoy my meatballs. Okay, so this is turkey meatballs, but I've done it like my dad's Italian meatballs.
Yeah.
So I've got some breadcrumbs, I've got some lovely turkey, breadcrumbs, a bit of chopped parsley. Yeah. My Thomas will not eat anything that has flecks of green in it.
Got it.
We will leave the parsley out for him.
Got it.
Now, then I'm going to use my rasp and my garlic because, first first of all, mincing garlic to really, really fine can sometimes be a pain. And I actually love using this. It's very fun. Don't go down to the total nub. Use a big, huge clove of garlic.
Yeah.
And then with the same rasp, I'm going to put in a little bit of lemon zest.
Nice.
And I have to say, this is my dad's secret ingredient in meatballs is a little bit of lemon zest.
Okay.
It's kind of special. It just gives it that little bit of zing. And otherwise, you know, sometimes turkey meatballs, even beef meatballs, if you don't put that nice bit of flavor in there, it can fall a bit flat.
Right.
So while I'm doing this, and then I'm going to cook these not in a pan, I'm going to cook these under the broiler.
Oh, you are?
So I'm just going to mix it. You know what? You're a good mixer. You mix for me, and I will get my imaginary oven preheated.
Yeah.
And then I get my pan, and I'm going to put a little bit of tin foil on it because this is going to be 2-second cleanup.
Right.
A little bit of tin foil, and then because turkey's so lean, I'm going to spray the tin foil. Otherwise, they get stuck.
Right.
I'm not going to lie.
I just like the whole idea of, and that's what your cookbook will be about when it's out, the easiness.
Easiness.
Yeah. Get people cooking at home, make it easy.
Exactly. And if there's a step that you can skip, I have figured that out.
That's right.
Because I am into that. So now I use my, this is officially an ice cream scoop, although as you can tell, that is far too small for an ice cream scoop.
Tiny.
This is perfect for meatballs.
Yes, it is.
And this way you don't have to get your hands in there, although also just wash your hands. It's fine. Your hands are fine. And then these go into the oven.
Yep.
For 15 minutes, and then I just put the broiler on for a quick little zing, and we get a nice little bit of golden. Boil up a pot of pasta, some marinara sauce, and these are 2 totally different meals.